After college, I joined the Peace Corps and I ended up in Turkmenistan, which is a small Central Asian country nestled in there next to Iran and Afghanistan. And in Turkmenistan, there was a giant golden statue of the dictator that rotated to always face the sun. And in that context, it's easy to reach the conclusion that the fundamental reasons why poor countries are poor are political, not just economic. When you look at poor countries in general, most of them tend to have a lot of land and a lot of labor, but what they're usually missing is capital. And one of the reasons for this lack of capital is pretty well understood. These countries are challenging places to do business. They have really difficult political conditions. But as I dug deeper, I found that some foreign firms are thriving in these challenging environments. And this made me wonder, what makes these foreign firms special? Why are they willing to invest in politically risky environments, and how are they able to succeed there? These questions spurred years of research into the type of firms that can succeed in challenging political environments. And I found that for many firms, a large advantage is migrants. Migrants and the unique social ties that they bring to the firms they own and manage. Migrants achieving success in business is certainly not new. About 40% of Fortune 500 companies were founded by first or second generation immigrants. However, migrants are becoming more and more important in the global economy. The number of migrants has risen steadily in recent decades, and foreign investment has been exploding. This means there are ever more opportunities for migrants to connect firms to valuable emerging markets. But how exactly do migrants provide value to foreign firms? Most importantly, many migrants maintain social networks in two countries rather than just one. They have their ties back in the homeland to their childhood friends, their relatives, maybe their college classmates. But they also have an entire new network in the country they emigrated to. Their neighbors, their colleagues at work, their new friends. This makes migrants unique because they can act as bridges between these two distinct social networks. In my new book titled Investing in the Homeland, we're able to actually show that firms that are owned or managed by migrants are better connected than other foreign firms. They have more ties to peer firms, more ties to government officials, and we're able to show that these ties are really important to firm strategy. In particular, migrant-affiliated firms are better able to influence government policy than other foreign firms. They're also more likely to use social ties to enforce contracts and resolve disputes, which allows them to rely less on the formal court system. Migrants' networks are especially valuable for foreign firms investing in emerging markets, where formal political institutions tend to work less efficiently, and political and personal relationships are essential in both business and politics. These are countries where if you want to get a building permit quickly, you can't just fill out the paperwork. To navigate that bureaucracy, you need a brother-in-law in the permit office, maybe a childhood friend who's now a politician. For foreign firms, migrants are an essential way to gain access to these local connections. By bringing foreign companies into local social networks, migrants allow multinational firms to succeed where they otherwise couldn't. These firms bring foreign capital into developing countries where foreign investment is necessary to generate economic growth. Given the ongoing debates about immigration, it's important to consider the impact of the migrants who act as owners and managers of multinational firms. Migrants can use their unique skills and their connections to earn a profit for the firms, but they also bring investment back into their homelands. Especially for developing countries, this foreign investment provides a critical boost to the economy, with even greater benefits when firms integrate themselves into the local economy and hire locally. And for multinational firms, developing economies represent one of the biggest opportunities to expand and find new markets for their products. In the US today, some nationalists are still wary of immigrants who they see as not assimilating, not becoming fully American. Ironically, one of the characteristics that angers nativists the most, migrants' strong ties back to their homeland, is exactly what makes immigrants such effective brokers in the global economy. The debate over US immigration policy is a complex one, but the competitive advantage that migrants provide US firms shouldn't be overlooked. As American companies compete with Chinese firms and other foreign firms in emerging markets, America's uniquely large and diverse immigrant population provides a crucial advantage.